Bo, I was thinking we need a baseball-themed episode, so look who I found. It's Strike from the Northwest Arkansas Naturals.
Well, that's pretty cool. But guess what I lined up?
What?
A hot dog cart.
What?
I know. Baseball, right?
Hot dogs and baseball combination sounds like a home run.
I was waiting for that joke.
Dance like the moves that you're doing on purpose. Sing like a singing on key. Talk to the girl that intimidates you. Pretend that you're brilliant and charming. I said pretend that you're brilliant and charming. Hey!
Yes, everybody, welcome in. Later with Jason Suel. So glad that you are tuned in to the show. The band sounds great, looks different.
Yeah, there's a guy that I normally see behind the camera now.
I know. Now he's over here playing drums, and you
just
said
more jobs to do.
Yes, he loves to give himself jobs. Oh, look at that! You got a spotlight too, Dan.
Yeah,
Dan
of course.
Robinson.
This whole time they had the technology to make the band even look cooler, but only today they use it.
Only today, using it on Dan. Dan, you also said you're ready to do some rim shots. Can you give us a sample of what that sounds like? That's probably the only time we're going to hear that during the show.
I don't know. We have enough bad jokes that I think that it could work out.
I hope that we do. You know what? We got a great show lined up because here's what we're doing. We're taking all of the sounds, the sights, even the smells of summer. I'm not sure if we want to go there, but we are on this episode because we've got the Northwest Arkansas Naturals joining us on the show. We're talking about baseball, our best ballpark. They've got a new look this season.
They do. More baseball-y.
That's right, yes. And we've got the band Brian Odle and the Hillbilly Underground joining us. Going to be fantastic.
What is the Hillbilly Above Ground like?
I think that's your job to
Is
figure
that like
that
Silver
out.
Dollar City?
Yeah,
and then Marvel Cave is the Hillbilly Underground.
I think so. Yeah, Fire in the Hole.
Oh,
you know,
the
Silver
new
Dollar
one.
City.
Have you
The
been?
new one, fantastic. You got to go
can't wait.
check that out. Anyway, enough about Silver Dollar City. Down there at our chef's table today, it's not even a table, it's a cart. We got a hot dog cart down there. Corbett's joining us. Corbett, what do you have for us today?
Hot dogs.
Yes.
As if the fit didn't spoil it.
Can it
Yeah.
get better? Hot dogs, baseball.
Yeah. Spoiler alert, it's hot dogs.
It's hot dogs. Look at my shirt. That's right. Stick around. We got a lot more fun. It's all happening later. Play ball.
Play ball.
Welcome back, everybody. As we set up at the top of the show, we've got baseball, we've got hot dogs, we've got the sights and sounds of summer coming your way on this episode. Justin joining us now from the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. Great to see you. Thanks for being here.
Happy to be here.
Yeah. Dude, I have to say, I'm loving this hat. You all went through an entire rebrand, new logos, new color scheme. Fill us in on that.
Yeah, it was about an 18-month project from we're going to do it to how are we going to do it and what's it going to look like. So it was a lot of fun going back and looking at what we did originally, how we came up with that. And a big goal for us was not losing the connection.
Sure.
We didn't want everyone to think it was a new franchise. So we wanted to have a connection to our original brand, brighten things up, and a lot more variety so we can mix up our look and have a lot of fun with it the next 5-10 years.
So you said 18 months ago you kind of started that process. What was the instigator? What was it like, you know what, it's time to refresh our brand?
I mean, you guys have been a team for like, what, 16 years? So I guess that would have been like your 15-year anniversary. It's
And
like,
that kind of hits on it right there. We had kind of had an informal, like, hey, after the 13th, 14th, 15th year, what's the next evolution going to look like of the Naturals for the next 15, 20 years?
Yeah.
And those discussions led us to that.
Okay.
When we first did our Naturals design, if you will, I actually wasn't here yet. I was still working for the team in Wichita.
Okay.
I moved here in 2007, so they debuted the brand. I was kind of involved, but I was still living there. So Eric Edelstein and the team came up with the original, which I love.
The original,
I
the
loved our
OG.
brand.
Yeah.
I've been with them the whole time. So it was all about, back then, you had a very strong primary brand. they didn't focus as much on the secondary. So we had about 4 logos to play with. Now we have, I think, 14, 15 different marks,
Wow.
including our primary.
Yeah.
It just gives you so much more variety with your look, your merchandise, your uniforms,
Yeah.
what Strike can wear, everything.
Yes.
So that was a big key for us, was it just gives us a lot more variety over time, and it can stay fresh.
And adding in, I think this yellow color really, it pops. Like, you know what team you're watching. A lot of times when I'm watching teams in the Texas League, it's like
It's
they're
white and another color.
right. It's white. It's navy, or it's white and it's red. And we were both of those for so long, but now we've added some more variety.
And I'm not gonna lie, going into the opening homestand, I kind of had that moment of like, is the yellow gonna work?
Yes.
When we see this on the field, is it gonna be like,
Yeah.
And I loved it. When we ran out, we had an exhibition game against the Kansas City Royals.
Of
And
course.
when our team came out, and it was just, it popped. And I kind of had a huge sense of relief. I knew I liked it, but I wanted to see it on the field.
Yeah.
And that was important to us. But that variety was a big key, and kind of leaning into that vibrancy of the new look was a
Yeah.
big part of it. When we got these back, and we asked them about the color palette, we told them, don't lose our identity, but brighten it up. And when our design team sent that back over, I was like, man, I really like that, but what if the yellow? And I kind of batted it around to a lot of folks, and they're like, we really do like it. So we just leaned in. We're like, we're gonna go with it.
I was in the shop there at the stadium recently, and I never realized, so this N on the hat, what is inside this N is specific to the yellow cap. There's another red cap that has different what's inside the N, and the blue cap is also different. So just a lot of variety you're playing with.
And that's really just the word marks too.
Yeah.
We have a lot of other marks that invoke the state of Arkansas, baseball, nature, naturals. They just gave us a lot of that. So some of it hasn't even made it into our official look yet.
Okay.
And it will over time.
Oh, great.
And our batting practice cap has a rooster on it.
Oh, yes,
so
yes, of
that's
course.
an homage to the Thunder Chickens,
Yes.
the Growlin' Chickens that we've done. So I just love that over time we can mix up our look, but not, again, we never wanted to lose the identity. We're
Yeah.
still the
When does
naturals.
the Arkansas Natural cinematic universe start to take place?
Yeah.
I mean, now we have the variety to do it. So it's just a matter of when.
If we keep getting these top prospects playing for the team, I feel like that's part of the cinematic universe. Right now, you've got Caden Wallace, former Razorback, playing for the Naturals, which has got to be exciting for the hometown crowd.
It was awesome. Last year, he got called up about the last month of the season, and just seeing the excitement to come out and watch him. He always has his own fan club at the games. He's very gracious, autographs, pictures, you name it.
Yeah.
He caught one of the first pitches this year at our opening day for Congressman Womack, the mayor of Springdale. It was just great. You know, he has such a great connection to this community.
Yeah, certainly.
And he's a great player.
Yeah.
He's the Royals' #2 prospect. So we're really excited to see where he'll progress in the Royals organization.
And you mentioned the Royals, and earlier you talked about that exhibition game. How did that all come about? Is that something that's kind of common, or is that unique to us here?
It's real unique these days. I think it speaks to how great of an affiliate we have, that Kansas City wanted to bring the big league team to our community.
Yeah.
It was something that was actually going to happen back in 2019. It kind of got put on the back burner, and I got a call in January of this year saying, hey, late March. And I was just like, well, I need to get approval, but yes.
Yes.
We were going to do this.
When the Royals call you, like, yes, we'll
and
make it happen.
I called my boss, and he was like, oh, yeah, we're definitely doing that.
Yeah.
So it came together in about 2 months. We had a sold-out crowd, but we had Salvador Perez, Bobby Witt Jr. You kind of had, I hate to say the old, because Salvy's still playing great.
Sure, yeah.
But you kind of had the old Naturals, the new Naturals, guys
Yeah.
that had played here in 2011, 2012, and now the guys that just played here in 2021, 22. Playing the current Naturals
yeah.
as well. It was a really neat night. To me, it felt the closest to our inaugural game back in 2008 that we've had since we've been here. It's hard to
Wow.
recapture that,
Yes.
but it felt that way.
But that kind of energy, right? And speaking of energy there inside the stadium, you got a great season lined up, lots to come, lots of baseball to be played this summer. What can families and fans expect this year at our Vest Ballpark?
Always the fireworks. A lot of great fireworks on Friday nights. We have a tremendous July 3rd show. We're playing the Springfield Cardinals, so you got the Royals Cardinals prospects
yeah,
taking the field
sure.
that night with the fireworks. Caden Wallace, a bobblehead in June. You can come out and get a Caden Wallace collectible to take home with you. We hope to see great things out of his career. One of the neat ones, it's my friend Strike here is with me today, our beloved mascot.
Of course, yes.
Well, the Royals first baseman who played for us in 2021, Vinny Pasquantino, big, burly first baseman, great hitter. His nickname is the Pasquatch. So August 15th, you have a bobblehead of the Sasquatch and the Pasquatch.
Oh, nice.
Joined at the hip. We brought that idea to him. He was super excited. So we're going to send a couple his way as well. But that'll be a fun collectible in late August, on August 15th. But yeah, a great summer of baseball ahead. Great players, great promotions. Hopefully you can come out and have a lot of fun.
I know,
with
and you're
us.
also offering discounts all the time for families who want to bring their families out to the ballpark. You got like dollar brat nights and hot dog nights and ways that people come, because it is kind of games take place dinner time, sometimes on weeknights. So you offer options there, right?
There really is a special almost every day of the week. So we do a happy hour on the Friday, Saturday games. Sundays we do a snack giveaway for the kids. It's a different snack that they can get, a granola bar, crackers.
That sounds like your kind of meal, Bo.
Yeah.
I mean, it might have been my kind of meal last night. That was my dinner, actually.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah, just a little snack, get you through the game, and then we do kids around the bases. So we try to have something hopefully fun and unique, whether you've been to the park hundreds of times or you've never been before. We want it to hopefully be something you can have some fun with and a good memory for you. And obviously, we hope you want to come back.
Absolutely. Okay, so where do people go? What's the best place? Go to your website to get tickets?
Yeah, nwanaturals.com, tickets, all that information about promotions, information about the team. And as we always say, we hope you're a huge baseball fan, but even if you're not, you can still come out, I think, have a great time, enjoy it with your friends, family, coworkers, and hopefully see a great game, and if it's a Friday night, a great fireworks show.
Absolutely. Justin, thanks as always for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Love it. Yes, play ball, everybody. We'll be right back after a short break.
Listen to the sound that a broke heart makes. I can take you home, but it would be a mistake. You can make me feel your warm, soft skin, but I've been there before and I'll never let it happen again. Listen to the moan steel guitar, makes me wanna cry, but it's gone too far. Not sure I can tell between right or wrong, but a memory is fading and I'm pretty sure the pain's all gone. Well, it looks like rain's gonna wash the paint off this old highway. She walked out of the door and things started going my way. Oh, and it keeps me sane to know that she's gone forever. Would have tried again sometime. Never. You know, it sounds funny, but my income's double. And if I stay out all night getting drunk, man, it ain't no trouble. So if you think I'm the kind that might just settle down, just get on out the door, honey. Hey, bartender, how about another crown? Oh, and it looks like rain's gonna wash the paint off this old highway. She walked out of the door and things started going my way. Oh, and it keeps me sane to know she's gone forever. Would have tried again sometime. Never. When it looks like rain's gonna wash the paint off this old highway. She walked out of the
never. Would've tried again sometime. Never.
Yes, everybody, welcome back. We're down here at the Chef's Cart because Corbett from
full-on
Corbett's
cart.
Hot Dogs is joining us. Hey, man, thanks for being here.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
here?
Yeah.
It took a lot of nuance and pushing
Okay,
and sweat
all right.
and tears,
And
but we got in
polish.
here.
And
Yeah.
polish things is shiny. It's
We
the
wanted to be
shiniest thing
shiny.
we've had. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. So you're a hot dog cart, obviously. Where are you located? Do you roll around? You're at different places?
We're at different places. Yeah, usually on Friday and Saturday nights we're at Pinpoint.
Yeah.
There, and I love it there. Go visit us on those nights. We're there from like 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. We also set up at Crossover Liquor on Saturday afternoons for the lunch rush.
Okay.
But we're always looking for events to do or catering gigs or
Sure.
anything like that. So
Like hot dog's such a perfect anytime snack. You know,
right.
it's like you can grab one on the go for lunch. It's like that midnight munchie. I mean, what about a breakfast dog?
I
Like
think you can
you
do it.
wake up in the morning
I
and have a
think
dog. Like it's
If
anytime.
you have a hot dog at breakfast, you have to call it a kolache. I think
There,
that's, but it's
well, there it
basically
is.
the
It's a
same
breakfast
thing.
hot dog.
Yeah,
So I mean, it's good
100%.
anytime.
Did you always know you wanted to be the hot dog guy?
since I was like 7.
Yeah. I
mean,
fell in love with hot dogs?
Yeah, well, I used to. On 4th of July, I would be the one who cooked all the hot dogs for everybody, and
Okay.
I really enjoyed doing that. And
I mean, the shirt obviously gives
Yeah.
it away.
yeah,
You're 100% committed.
very much so. Yeah, I
Do
really
you have a hot dog tats?
not yet. No, I do. I do plan on
kinda-
doing that though.
Well, let's get into the food here. You got several options, so you can basically do anything with a hot dog
Oh,
if
yeah.
you want, right? What do you got? What are your options?
So for our options, we got for all our toppings, we got mustard, yellow mustard, sriracha, ketchup, mayonnaise, cheddar cheese, jalapenos, diced onions, sweet relish, bacon, sauerkraut, and we also have caramelized onions and Cincinnati style chili.
And I see Cheese Whiz too.
Oh, and
so
cheese whiz, yeah.
Man.
Just got everything.
Spared no expense.
How's this work? I remember this.
Do you
got it.
remember? There, oh, there we go. Perfect. Oh, delicious. You caught it.
I
in
got
your
a
Johnny
cheese
Depp
beard
beard,
now.
too. Yeah, delicious. Now I'm hearing you have a hot dog that's called the Chelsea.
Yes.
What is the? Is that your special?
It's a basically right
Signature?
near our signature right now.
Okay.
It's kind of a secret item.
Ooh,
Where's
secret
the
item.
name come from?
Now
It
everybody's
comes
gonna know.
from Chelsea. She's actually one of the other owners, and she thought of the whole thing. Like put all the ingredients together and everything. It complements each other really well, flavor-wise.
Yeah.
Perfect.
But if you guys want to try that, I can
Yeah,
do that
throw
for
us
you.
together.
Sure.
A Chelsea, man. Absolutely. And while we're doing that, Bo, we got to let you talk about because can't have hot dogs in the summer without beer.
Well,
right?
you literally can't have the hot dogs without beer.
That's
They cook
right.
them in Ozark lagers.
Yeah, we do cook our. They're 100% all beef, 1/4 pound hot dogs, cooked in Ozark lager, and some special spices to kind of give it a little extra. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, beer and hot dogs and baseball. I mean, there's so many really good local breweries here in Northwest Arkansas. Almost too many to even try. And a lot of them you can get them anywhere. I mean, I've gotten to the point where I don't even drink beer that's not made in at least Arkansas.
Right.
You know, we got some Scarlet Letter, that's Springdale. You got Lost 40, that's out of Little Rock. We got Spacesuit, which is New Province, which is out of Rogers. I love the Fossil Cove guys.
Yeah, sure.
You know, and of course, Crisis Brewing, which is right down the street. I love those guys. I mean, you have so many beer options in Northwest Arkansas, and to grab a cold one and to grab a hot one, I mean, it's like a perfect pair. Look at those onions.
I know,
yeah.
man.
We're
You
very
were saying
proud.
before what they're prepared in. How long did it take
Yeah.
you to make those onions? What do you put on?
We put them in like a pot basically and just saute them with butter, oil, brown sugar, and a little bit of Coca-Cola. So yeah,
Good Lord.
it's a very good
I
compliment
love
for
that you
these
add
flavors.
all the liquids to.
Oh yeah.
Look at that bacon.
What's the thing with hot dogs? People think it's kind of like a struggle food or just kind of something you throw in the microwave, you know. But
Yeah.
I want to show people you can elevate them to be something really, really good.
Gourmet,
Yeah.
as they say.
This is a gourmet hot dog.
It's a bit
Corbett's
messy.
Gourmets.
But also, if you just wanted a traditional hot dog with slaps of
Absolutely.
mustard or ketchup
yeah.
or whatever you want on it, you can do that too, right?
Those tend to be our more popular ones.
Yeah.
Just
Because
ketchup,
people
mustard.
are just not exciting or adventurous. So, you know, get
and
to
this is
living.
this
That's
is the Chelsea. This is the Chelsea.
Okay,
Yeah.
That's a beautiful dog. Yeah,
wanna
I'll
try
take
it?
this one. Sure, yeah. Bo, what would you like, and what kind of drink can I get you?
Oh man, I think I'm gonna do Cheese Whiz, chili, jalapenos, and bacon and relish. Let's just be reckless and
Let's throw the
irresponsible
kitchen
with my
sink
body.
at it, huh?
Yes, 100%. Because who doesn't
Everything
love
that wasn't on that dog is going to
Put it
be
on
on my
his
dog.
dog.
That's right.
That's right.
We'll be the yin and the yang of hot dogs.
I love it. Corbett, people can obviously find you. You said you're set up where on Saturday afternoons for the Rush?
We're at
Crossover Liquor.
Yep.
And then you're at Pinpoint.
Friday, Saturday night.
And looking for opportunities also for catering out there if anybody
Yeah.
wants to reach out to you. Do you have a website or social media? What's the best way for people to get in touch with you?
Just Instagram or Facebook, just Corbett's Hot Dogs.
Corbett's Hot Dogs.
Yep.
Easy to find, man. Well, thanks for joining us, bringing
I
us hot
appreciate
dogs.
it,
Yeah,
man.
absolutely. We'll let you keep working on that.
For sure.
I'm going to taste this in just a minute. Cheers, everybody. We'll be right back later. Yes, that's our show. Remember, you can find us out there on your social media platforms or send us an email over at laterwithjasonsuel.com. Before we get out of here, we got to thank our great guests, including the team from the Northwest Arkansas Natural. Thanks for being here, Justin and Strike.
And of course, we got Corbett from Corbett's Dogs slinging these hot buns.
Oh, man, so delicious. And how about that music video from our friend Brian Odle? That's our show. We'll see you later, alligator.
After a while, crocodile.